what up? What if Durk was free and YB was allowed to actually perform? I'm telling you right now, that night Durk probably would have been on Super Demon Time. This show wasn't just a concert, it was an active declaration of war. And the city of Chicago, the whole damn infrastructure, knew they couldn't handle that level of disrespect. Academics was on Vlad TV, and here's some of what he had to say.
They've been chilling, they've been chilling. They had one canceled show.
In Chicago?
Yeah.
Are you surprised?
No, but I'm wondering why they didn't cancel it before. They got paid for it. I talked to his
They got paid for that show and didn't perform?
Of course.
Wow.
Because they didn't cancel it.
Right.
So,
Right,
they kind of broke it down to me. They said, listen, 2 days before, our trucks are there. We're ready to go. We got fans there. We're not like, we think we come here to war? No, we come here to perform. We got fans. We love our fans. We're not going, it's not a war zone. So they wanted to have a good show. The United Center called them. Hey, listen, we're gonna have to cancel this. They were down to work with any type of extra security, protocols that could make the show happen. They wanted to do the show.
Think about it from the street code perspective, man. YB is coming into the heart of Old Block territory. The United Center is practically in the neighborhood. And this ain't some polite tour stop. This is a place where you got beef with the biggest name in that city, Durk. And you're tied to the situation with King Von. Durk is watching, he's free, he's moving. He's got his entire crew activated. His whole persona, his whole legacy is built on sliding for Von. If YB gets on that stage and drops that diss track, you know which one. And is screaming the lyrics in their face, that is the ultimate personal direct slap. It forces a reaction. See, if Durk is free, he has a responsibility to the code. If he lets YB disrespect the dead, disrespect his city, and leave clean with a full bag, then what does that say about the leadership? What does that say about OTF? The loyalty gets questioned. I'm telling you, Durk would have been thinking, I'm finna pipe it up. It wouldn't even be a choice. It would be a matter of respect. That concert was the fuse. It gives the street an excuse to go crazy. You got guys who bought tickets just to be an eye, just to be a part of the chaos, who would have been in that crowd ready to start something as soon as that diss track dropped. It's a recipe for instant combustion. Even DJU tried to get a movement started with the whole No Way Jose thing. It didn't catch on. The feds, the police, they knew this. They weren't scared of the show. They were scared of the aftermath. They were scared of that immediate violent response that would spill out of the arena. The second YB screams that line, you got Durk's side activated. Forget the one-on-one. You got cars racing across the city, looking for any of YB's entourage, looking for any of their fans moving through the wrong block. It's not a fight, it's a mass ambush waiting to happen. The police would have the United Center locked down, but the violence would be happening 5 blocks away, 10 blocks away. A full-on city war because the code was broken on that stage. So, yeah, the show got canceled for safety reasons. But that safety reason was literally Lil Durk and the culture of retaliation. If that show went down, it wouldn't have been a simple shootout. It would have been the biggest escalation in this beef ever recorded. YB would have hopped on that plane feeling like he won the war, but he would have left behind a disaster zone. They prevented a full-blown Super Demon Time explosion in the middle of a major American city. And that's why that show was shut down, man. It was just too much smoke for one night. Too much smoke.